My name is Mick. I am a lecturer in science education, and I was a teacher for 34 years in secondary schools, and I'm also doing some freelance work as well. I learnt Transcendental Meditation, in fact, many years ago when I was a student at university, and I did find it very useful. And over the years, I've continued to use some of the techniques of transcendental meditation, but I found it reached a plateau, and I didn't really seem to get beyond it. And although I was following the kind of methods, meditating 20 minutes every day, it sort of tailed off a little bit. I felt I'd almost like done it. So I was looking for some new experiences in meditation, and that's when I came to Mark. And the teaching approach that Mark used was really quite different from what I'd experienced previously. I felt that there was a much deeper level of guidance, and because we worked our way through the sessions, worked is probably not a very good word to use actually, but it does give a flavour of what the sessions are like. And the guidance was there, and the feedback and the observations that we were encouraged to put forward, all seemed to just amplify the whole process. And at the end of the sessions, I really did feel that I'd moved my meditation on further. In fact, I have to say I probably learnt more in 2 sessions of meditating with Mark than I'd learnt in the previous 25 years of working with transcendental meditation. And for me personally, that was a huge step forward. What I've actually noticed this different is first of all how much more focused but aware I feel when I'm meditating following the sessions with Mark, and because I've got this heightened sense of awareness, I just seem to pay attention much more to what's actually going on inside, which is quite profound, because it certainly, I feel I've been in touch with parts of me that I haven't really experienced before through meditation, and the benefits that I feel that will or flow from this. Firstly, it's a kind of stillness that I'm able to carry around with me. So it's not just something that happens in the sessions, even though I must say that immediately afterwards, I do feel very, very good after the meditations. But I'm finding that it's an awareness that I carry around with me. And it's a very, very pleasant experience. I'm very interested in how this can aid my own kind of creative thinking. And in my work in education, how I can use this to actually influence more strongly the learning states my pupils and students have as well. So that's one very practical benefit. And I'm very interested in the health benefits that accrue from this as well. I think it is profoundly useful to be able to take time out from your ordinary day-to-day hustle and bustle, and just to be able to sit and notice who you are. And it's that kind of sense that feels that there's more to you, and it's a good feeling. Whether or not it's more than just a feeling at this stage, I don't know, but I do know it's a very good feeling to have. One thing I have really noticed actually is just how quickly I've made progress over a couple of sessions, and it's progress that for me will translate into my everyday life, because I've come away from the sessions. I can now sit at home, and I know that I'm experiencing something on a different level to the kinds of experiences I had through transcendental meditation, which was good, but this is better. And so if I can make these kind of gains over 2 sessions, then what could I do over 2 months or 2 years? It's a really, really interesting journey that I feel now that I've embarked on. What is most useful is, for me, is the fact that it's very, very practical. You take away from the sessions a new ability, a new capacity to actually sit and reflect and think, or however you would describe it, because I think everyone's experiences seem to be quite different as well, which which personalizes it, I think. And it's those practical benefits, being able to go away and think to yourself, yeah, there's something new that I can do here. I'm going to explore this. I'm going to amplify it and just find where it leads me. The experience of working with Mark, as opposed to either reading or about meditation, or maybe listening to audio tapes and things, is that there's a much higher level of energy. It seems to be a much more interactive way of learning how to do it. Certainly, as a teacher myself over many years, I understand that the kind of live experience of working one-to-one with someone can actually make the experience much greater. And Mark is a very, very natural and very good teacher of meditation, and that's why I think that the sessions for me have worked really well. Only that, what I would like to add is that I do feel I'm at the start of something now, rather than at the through my TM. I felt that I'd reached a plateau with it, but I feel I'm at the beginning of something now, rather than the end of something through my TM, and that's good to know. What I said about I've learnt more in 2 sessions with you than I have in a whole lifetime of doing TM is true. I mean, the TM states that you reach are good, but I've had more profound states here, Mark.
I mean, again, is that the state's deeper?
Yeah, the states are deeper, the states are more profound, and because there's guidance, and because there's feedback and observations, I guess you can make more sense of what's happening, and it's a deeper experience, and because it's deeper, it feels as though it's working on different levels. It's quite hard to describe it, to actually put it into words, because you tend to use words from your everyday life, but with this it's a different level.